I'm Daxio, and this is Pin News, and we got some pretty big news today. So Texas is opening back up. The FBI is pushing tech firms in order to get easier access to private messages. The online streamer Paul Miller was arrested recently. Governor Cuomo is under extreme fire today, and Iowa plans to ban critical race theory. So yeah, let's get into that. So first, we got Texas Governor Greg Abbott says it's time to open Texas up 100%, which I think is a great thing. Yeah, open back up. Good for you. And this is from the Dallas Morning News. They state that Governor stated by next week all business can be open and the mask mandate will be gone. So all businesses 100% open, 100% capacity, and you don't have to wear a mask unless the business makes you. So pretty cool. And he states this is due to growing vaccination rates. So good for you, Texas. Good for you. All right. So the next story we got today is the FBI is pushing tech firms to create their own backdoor methods in order to get into encrypted messaging apps such as like Signal and Telegram. I'm pretty sure they're already in Signal, so whatever. And this is from Sputnik News. So FBI Director Christopher Wray claimed they were working with tech giants and social media companies in order to crack down on extremist behavior. We know this is BS. They just don't want other companies that are smaller than the big tech companies because they already own and rule these big tech companies. Anyways, Ray said that the FBI was not trying to get backdoors into devices or platforms, but kind of build in a way to have legal access when confronted with proper legal authority so that they can get access to information and provide it in response to a warrant or court order. I don't know. It just sounds like BS to me. Sounds like BS. Anyways, all right, and also in the news today, online streamer and former journalist Paul Miller, also known as the Gypsy Crusader, was arrested by the FBI on I believe it was on Monday, and this is from the USSA News. So, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. NBC South Florida reported Monday morning that local FBI agents had completed a raid on a Fort Lauderdale home and left one suspect in custody. The suspect arrested on charges of possessing a firearm while being a felon has identified as 32-year-old Paul N. Miller. Miller is better known by his controversial internet pseudonym, Gypsy Crusader, where he plays the role of a neo-Nazi online, which his cult following views as comedic. Miller's most famous content involves him dressing up as fictional characters such as the Joker and role-playing as somewhat as a Nazified version of them on the online chat site Omegle. Miller's videos have caused controversy across the internet for his mass use of racial slurs, white nationalist slogans, and careless use of weapons on his streams. So Governor Cuomo is under a lot of fire today. He's facing calls of resignation and a move by New York Democratic leaders to resign his emergency coronavirus powers due to his nursing home crisis and allegations of improper behavior towards women. And this is according to Fox. So from what I know with this story, Cuomo sent sick patients that had coronavirus to nursing homes instead of the hospitals where they had like designated ICU beds, and there's just vacant ones, just thousands of vacant ones. But instead, he sent these sick patients, which ended up causing thousands of senior citizens to die. And then, as of today, 3 women so far have come forward with sexual harassment allegations towards the governor. All in all, ultimately, what I got from the story is that the bill wants to take away his emergency powers. That's it. Alright, and for the last story today, a bill has been proposed to Iowa State Legislature that would ban funding from schools who taught the 1619 Project or critical race theory. And this is from the Daily Iowan. So Iowa plans to make their students more patriotic after a bill that is currently in the Iowa legislature's hands that would cut funding for schools who taught Nicole Hannah Jones' 1619 Project and critical race theory. Jones actually stated after seeing this bill that Iowa public schools are what gave me my start in journalism in high school, where I took the Black Studies course that taught me the year 1619, she wrote. That a bill now exists seeking to censor my 1619 work from other Iowa public school students is shocking and sad. Yeah. And before we end today's video, here's a heartwarming clip of the day. And that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like.